This is my dream car, an Audi A3 V10. Unfortunately, they cost about the same as a small house, and I've only got £1,000 to my name. So naturally, instead of making sensible financial decisions, I'm going to try and flip cheap cars until I can afford one. And this £1,300 Audi A3 looked like the perfect place to start. The owner said it had an intermittent starting issue, but after speaking to her and seeing how many parts she'd already thrown at the thing, it started waving some pretty decent green flags. So I went to go and look at the car for myself, and honestly, first impressions were actually pretty good. And after a bit of negotiating, I managed to grab myself a £700 bargain, which meant this challenge was officially underway. Now, admittedly, in the excitement of buying myself a cheap Audi, I might have got slightly carried away, because once I actually got the car home and started going through it properly, the reality of owning a £700 A3 started to appear. There were scratches, a couple of dents, and the interior was absolutely grim. And for some reason, someone had fitted the world's worst steering wheel cover and trim, which definitely added negative 50 horsepower. But overall, for the money, it didn't seem too bad until... Now thankfully, after doing a little bit more digging, it started to make a lot more sense. The car was just struggling to get up to temperature, which pointed a lot more towards a faulty thermostat causing condensation under the cap, rather than anything catastrophic. So whilst I waited for the new thermostat to arrive, it was time to start bringing this old girl back to life. I swear every cheap car has one thing in common. For some reason the interiors always look like someone's fought for their life in them. And the annoying thing is, you can have a mechanically perfect car, but if the inside's filthy, people instantly think the whole thing's a shed. Which is why I always spend a bit of extra time sorting the interiors properly. Also, I'm genuinely concerned that this water might now qualify as crude oil. Now whilst I was in the middle of cleaning the car, the thermostat actually turned up. So naturally, instead of finishing what I started, because I'm ADHD like that, I immediately started taking the Audi apart. And thankfully, it looked like the cheap Audi had survived. The temperature finally sat bang on 90 degrees, which meant that the thermostat had fixed the problem. And I can't lie, for a minute there I genuinely thought I bought myself a nightmare. So if you're enjoying watching me stress myself out trying to flip cars into an R8, then you may as well drop a like. So after fixing the issues and cleaning it up, it stopped being a £700 gamble and started being a £700 car I could actually sell on, which is kind of the whole point of this. So we got it listed. I used to believe we were burning on the edge of something beautiful. So the A3 is officially for sale, which means that this £700 gamble might actually pay off. And if you're enjoying these videos, and you want to see me get to this Audi R8, hit the subscribe button, because this is only episode 1 and we're just getting started.